Okay, we are at the job changing a load of light fittings that I showed a video of about a month ago, and just thought I'd quickly show you around a few things that are going on. So this is quite a lengthy process. It's more than just changing light fittings and stuff. On me. So in here is having the ball looking things, light fitting. This is being left at the minute because we may put two spotlights in here or may just put the one in. That Dimpex fan heater is going eventually, and that spur there, I don't know why they've done it like this, but you take the fuse out of there and it kills the lights in here. So, bit of a bizarre way. The alarm panel's defunct, so we're gonna get rid of that eventually and put a Yale home alarm in, like the wireless thing in, like the wireless PIRs and door contacts and stuff. Going to be changing all the pull cords and all the switches and stuff. I'm going to get rid of that and put change the spur to a new one, and then they want to put a double socket out here, and the nearest place we could think of is off this, because there is nothing in there. So we could pop back entry, because it's still in the zone, go through the wall and it's still in the zone of the double socket. That's one of the other things. The outside light, we've had a look at it and see the PR there that's dead and the light fitting there that's nasty, so I'm going to change them. The PIR has got permanent mains and switch line to it, and it's controlled via this switch here. It would have made sense to take permanent mains and a neutral to this switch and then go out there, but it is what it is. The thermostat there is going eventually, and having a hive system put in. All the PIRs will be removed. This light fitting is getting changed to a 5 lamp looking thing. So is this one here that's hanging on by a thread. These spotlights have been replaced with JCC V50s and the expander plates because of the size of the things. A good friend of mine did suggest about cutting a bit of the plasterboard out and then patching a new bit in, but we'll do that later on. Maybe we'll see what the client wants. This is a 5-foot fluorescent fitting. It's been changed to a 4-foot because the whole house is going to be decorated eventually. The socket there, which is spurred off the ring, I'm going to have to incorporate that into the ring because it's not, if you look in the garage I'll explain. So there's a socket behind there. I didn't put a spare in for the isolation points, so eventually that's something to do, to put a single unswitched socket there or in the cupboard for the dishwasher, same for the washing machine. Change that single to a double and then go from there. And then, like I say, change all the accessories. And then upstairs there's a few more bits to do upstairs. Thankfully the oil's bonded. Just need to confirm that it is. And there's a floodlight up there. If I can show you it, if you can see it, full of water. It don't work. That's been changed to a new one. This house is an ex-rental, and it was tested on the 25th of January 2020, and I've had a look at it. There's another certificate incorporated into this certificate. Doesn't make sense. Nothing's labelled up as it should be, and it's not flagged up how it should be. This did have economy 7, so we're going to incorporate these, change these to double sockets, add a few more extras in at some point. I'll show you the board in a minute, but there's a couple of there's at least 2 or 3 C2s and a C1, or a couple of C1s, and it was just given a C3 satisfactory. Yeah, that was a one done from the van, and it was done by a reputable NIC company that is round here, which is a shame. So this, they're going to get converted into two doubles because that was where the old Economy 7 was. This is going to get changed to the bubble light again. This bedroom is where one of the C1s are. Yeah, that's not good. C2s, that's not too bad. How low do you go before it's classed as C2 on the flex and the pendants? You know, a little bit exposed. That light fitting's not IP rated, but they've been changed to 4 JCC downlights because they're IP65, and it will do wonders in here. Like I say, extractor fans stay in for the minute. Well, it's staying because there's no need to change it because it's pretty much new. Anything just needs a wipe, but it works. And then the bedroom changed to a 3 light fitting type thing, a 3 globe light thing. This is more of a C2. Probably thinking, oh, it's a bit of an over the top thing, but here's what it is. We're going to change that to a double, add a few more doubles in the bedrooms and that. Thankfully it's all stud wells, which is good. There is one thing I need to look into, the immersion heater. It's the element, well, let's just say you put the hot water on that isolator there and it don't work. So I'm going to have a look into that. Suspect the element's gone. That's going to have a 3 ball looking thing. And then, yeah, got the guy's name out of the way so you can't see it. It's because I'm not going to drop people in it, but mixed brands of breakers, no RCD protection on anything apart from the sockets and the cooker. These are all dead, but they will be livened up again. No RCD on immersion. And then, yeah, so let's have a look behind it, shall we? So all the Economy 7 stuff is dead. Because obviously it's been disconnected because it's been changed from an Economy 7 meter to a standard rate meter. And then, come on, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? That's a bit naughty, isn't it? They didn't even flag them up either. So, a bit too 5 linking the 2 breakers together. I know it's never going to pull more than 6 amp, but that's not the point, is it? It's protected by a 60 amp fucking main cutout fuse, isn't it? So this is going to be changed. We're either going to plan for a single 20 way or 18 way. I'm either going to go with the RCBO configuration or with SPD or dual RCD, but I'm thinking more RCBO configuration, to be fair. So it gives you discretion of circuits. And there's not even a mixed colour variation sticker on the board either. Or an RCD sticker for that matter. Oh, there you go, have a laugh, haven't you? So, quick look at these ones before they go. Oh, I've got the circuit off, Muppet. I think this one used to do lights under the cupboards, but the kitchen's been replaced, so yeah. So this is what these look like before they get swapped. That one over there. Oh, he's thinking about it. Your bets, because usually 9 times out of 10 they will have about that much single insulated exposed conductors behind it. Let's find out, shall we? I'll say, eh? Well, at least they connected the earth through this time. And it's our friend chipboard sealing. Just know which way the joists run now. They run that way, which is not ideal for when I had more spots. Because that's a thing that may be done sooner rather than later, but we'll get around to that later on. Let's get on with it then, shall we? I don't know, it looks like a sponge. It is sponge. It's a sponge. But a day, it's about 9 o'clock. So that's a 4-foot single in there. More than bright enough. Good thing I didn't go for the twin. That would have been too bright. But yeah, that's got a little bit of flicker, but not much. The downlights are done. They were wired peculiarly, but yeah. It's one thing I do like about JC, so you can change them from cool white to warm white. These are on warm. This one in here, and then this one out here. It's been done. But this one, I don't know how well you can see it. The lamps are only lit on half of the sine wave. Half of the sine wave, should I say. That's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I'm not changing it, because you can if you do that. I can see the thing for it, but it's not bad. Not bad, is it? So yeah, this is already on a dimmer with dimmable lamps, but it's an old school dimmer. So yeah, that'll do. And we'll do some more in the next video. See what happens next. Thanks for watching. So it's day 2. I started doing downstairs towards the end of yesterday, so gonna make a start upstairs now. There is a reason, well, not just a reason why we wire permanent mains to the switches. Not only to provide a neutral, but it just makes it easier swapping over fittings, really. Yeah, so yeah, it's not badly done, to be fair. This one here, I think that one's a floodlight, because there's a floodlight over there about where the shower head is, outside. That, I've poked my head in the loft and it literally just goes, not clipped or anything, it literally just darts over the ceiling. So that was a later add-on that was forgot about. So tisk. Mind you, I worked on a new build house that was built probably 2000s, maybe 2003, something like that. And yeah, the quality of workmanship was starting to go downhill then. So yeah, but I've noticed that in a lot of new builds, quality's come back up. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so enough chin wagging. Gotta be careful. Excuse the washing. Yeah, doing the old housework whilst I'm doing this. So yeah, let's get on with it. Top tip: I usually just snip off the wire or the cable that went to the switch live, just in case it's not flagged up. In this case it is, which is good, but 9 times out of 10 these are quite loose, whereas this one isn't. And if you accidentally lose it, you're in a bit of a trouble. So I usually just nip the end off, so I know that's the switch live, and then the rest is pretty self-explanatory. If you've got 2, so I loop in and then out again to another light. Say you've got 2 lights in a room, I'll just nip off both of them, or nip off whatever's in the switch live side of things, and then you're good to go. If you accidentally make a boo-boo, which no one's perfect in this world, and you accidentally, like my cam work for example, and you accidentally forget which one's which, you can just flick the switch. That'll short out the 2 conductors, which would be this one and that one, and then you can just do a quick continuity test. Bit of a nightmare if you've, like I say, got a few more lights at them. You'd have to just go and just do that, really, just buzz them out. But yeah, so it's a little top tip: just snip the end off and just make a mental note of what one does what. If you're lucky as I am, they've got a bit of slack on them, so you can write on it. So that's your permanent, that's your switch, that's your floodlight, that's end of line of the lighting circuit. Not too bad. Right, I better get on with it.